The first flight, MU5030, which arrived at Shanghai Pudong International Airport at 8:59 a.m. this morning, brought back 294 stranded tourists. We are now joined by the flight's captain, Zhang Yongjian, who has over 22 years of flying experience, to learn more about the emergency flight and the situation at Bali Airport. Welcome, Captain.
Okay.
So, Captain Zhang, I was aware that you have been awake for over 24 hours, and you flew back from Bali Airport to Shanghai. Your flight took off 3 o'clock in the morning and arrived at about 9 o'clock. So tell us, what have you been through in the past 24 hours? What have you been doing to prepare yourself for this flight back home?
Actually, I was supposed to stay in Bali only one day.
For one day?
As a routine scheduled flight. Due to the volcanic eruption, the airport was closed. I have to stay 3 more days. At about lunchtime, I was immediately notified by my company. The Bali airport will be reopened from 3 o'clock p.m. And after get this task, we start to do our preparation. And because the flight was supposed to depart at 1:30, according to the regulation, we have to arrive the airplane 1 hour before. So we have to leave the hotel before 12 o'clock. Actually, we start to leave our room at 11 o'clock.
So actually the flight was scheduled to take off at 1:30 a.m., but it did take off at 3. What was the major reason for the delay?
Okay, actually the aircraft arrived a little bit late due to storm. But another reason is some passengers didn't show up on time. Probably that's a very early morning flight. Also the flight, was not scheduled as before.
So we could understand the volcanic eruption. Actually, it's one of the most dangerous or most biggest threat to flights, to aircraft carriers. So what are the threats? What are the major possible danger for flying under that condition?
Volcanic ash is made up from the very thousand grain of sands. It can damage the engine. It can make the false indication of the instrument. And also, because aircraft fly very fast, it could damage the structure of the aircraft.
So actually, visibility problem is not a major problem here.
It's not the main problem of the volcanic ash. The main reason is the volcanic ash can damage the airplane.
So when you flew back this morning, the visibility was all right?
Yes, the visibility is very good. It's very good.
But still, we can see from the video footages, from news stories, the volcanic eruption is still going on at this time. So we could still see the ashes spewing from the crater of the volcano, and also ashes hovering on top of the island. So when you flew back, did the airport give you any specific instructions telling you to avoid the volcanic ashes, giving you a preferred route for you to take off?
One way to avoid volcanic ash is to choose another route. But it was not the case of yesterday. The problem, the airport was closed because the volcanic ash was blown to the airport. The airport was reopened just because the wind now changed the direction, blew the volcanic ash to another direction away from the airport. That's the main reason for airport reoperation. The first priority is avoidance.
Thank you very much, Captain Zhang. I know you've been through a very long day, and actually you have completed a very, very meaningful job bringing back stranded passengers, especially the Chinese passengers from Bali Airport, from the volcanic eruption, disaster-stricken area back to Shanghai. You should get some rest. Thank you very much.
Thank you.